Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy Shank and I have the privilege of serving here at Bright Hope in Middletown, Pennsylvania. I want to thank you for tuning in to our announcements this week, and I want to invite everybody to worship with us Sunday mornings at 10:30 in the morning. You can join us here in person at the church. You can also dial in via our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. I do want to apologize. Last week we did have a technical glitch that the video didn't come up. That was the first time in months that we had anything like that, but hopefully this week we'll be right back on track with that. So check us out on our YouTube channel, which you get to through bhbic.com. That's our church website. Click on the YouTube icon and that will bring you right to our channel. I encourage you to subscribe to it so that way for future live streams it will simply pop up for you in your feed on your app in YouTube. Over the last several weeks, if you've been joining us, you know that we've been doing this 23 challenge every single week. And what that challenge, it consists of two parts. One part has to do with your relationship with God. The other part has to do with your relationship with other people. And I'm encouraging everyone to spend 2 hours intentionally connecting with Jesus Christ. And so Jesus is my life. He's our life as followers of Jesus. And one of the things that we need to do is we need to connect with him each and every week. I think that's important that we do that by worshiping together, but I also think it's important that we do that outside of that. And so this invitation can be fulfilled in a number of ways. And I just wanted to kind of run through a few ideas with you and share some things with you, ways that you can engage in that. So it's 2 hours a week. It breaks down to 18 minutes or less a day. And you don't need to do it all at one shot. A great way to start your day is with the Lord's Prayer, Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 to 13. Just spend a couple minutes with God, praying slowly through the Lord's Prayer and really surrendering your day to God and giving yourself to God and asking him for help, for him to give you what you need. The Lord's Prayer is a great way to do that. And then maybe around lunchtime, spend 5 minutes just finding ways to thank God. Thanking God for the good things in your life, for the things that he's doing now for you, things he's done in the past. And then spend several more minutes throughout the afternoon. Maybe tune into a station where you can listen to some worship music and you can just spend some time worshiping God. Or go for a walk. Go for a walk in the woods, go for a walk in nature, get outside and see the beauty of creation and just spend time then allowing God to point you to himself through that, because he made it all. And he wants you to be able to worship him and to not be stuck in the midst of everything that is going on. So 2 hours through the week with Christ, that is the challenge. And I would love to see many of you get far beyond that point. The other part of the challenge is within your relationships with others. And so that's 3 Christ-centered decisions to put others before yourself, at home, at work, at church. So there are just so many ways you can do that. This is where you choose to put somebody else's needs before your own. This could happen by simply praying for somebody. Somebody within your home, maybe your spouse, or praying for somebody in the church or at work. That's one way that this could happen. Another way that this could happen is you could see that somebody needs help at home, and you take some extra time out of your day that maybe you otherwise would not have to simply serve them. It's not about them deserving it. It's not about you feeling all good about it and it being an easy thing for you to do. It's simply a way that you want to serve them and help them and bless them. And you want to do it with the attitude of, hey, I know Jesus has served me. I simply want to serve somebody else. There are so many ways that you can do that at home, so many ways you can do that at work, but also there's a number of ways you can do that for your brothers and sisters here and as part of our church family. Simply praying for somebody can really be just such a huge encouragement. Giving somebody a call, again, a great way to encourage people. Another way you can serve, and probably one of the number one way you can serve right now, would be to consider joining our nursery team so that we can serve the younger families that are connected to our church and get that open for them. So I encourage you and invite you to engage in that challenge, because, man, what a difference that God can make in our lives and that He can make through us in the lives of others. There are a few other announcements here. We do have a Grace Cafe class. It's a Sunday morning class, 9 a.m. That is face-to-face only. This particular class is. And the next formally scheduled meeting is Sunday, November the 8th. The main teacher for this class, Steve Martin, does have a variable work schedule, and so if you have been connected to this class recently in the past, you are on a list that gets text messages concerning this class. If you would like to be put on that list, please reach out to me and I will get you on that messaging list. Steve and the class have been talking, and they may at the last minute decide to go ahead and have class if Steve's schedule is free, even on the Sunday where it's not scheduled. So I encourage you to, if you're interested in this, to reach out to me so I can get you on that list. Youth group is scheduled to meet this coming Sunday evening, November 1st at 6:30. Please reach out to Andrew Helwig if you have any questions. This is his contact information. And certainly check the Facebook page if you're already connected to the group, in case there are any last minute changes or updates or anything along those lines. Our adult learning community, The Way, would normally have been happening this coming Monday evening. However, this coming Monday evening, our church building is going to be in the process of getting set up for the election day the following day. So there is no meeting this coming Monday evening, but on Monday, November the 9th, here at the church at 7 o'clock, we will be having our adult learning community gather. And one of the questions that has been raised is about the end times and delving more deeply into those. So we're spending a few weeks digging into that material. There's so much to learn and to grow in there. So if that is something you're interested in, if you're interested in delving into the scriptures with other adults and learning together and engaging with that together, I just encourage you to be a part of that. It's a great way that we get to lift each other up and help each other out and just connect with each other during the week. So I encourage you to be a part of that. Prayer meeting every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, both here at the church and on Zoom. And then also, in case you happen to be watching these announcements early, remember that Sunday, November 1st, which is the Sunday that these announcements are for, we fall back an hour. So if you show up at the church and the worship team is just getting set to practice, you know you're an hour early. You are welcome to stay. We encourage you to stay and hang out with us. And then but we will have service at the regularly scheduled time at 10:30. Here's my contact information. I encourage you to reach out in case you have any questions. Please go to our website, bhbic.com. There you're going to get updated information every week. And so we just want to be able to connect with you and serve you. May each of you have a great rest of your week. Thanks.